Hey family, welcome back to the channel, Celebrity Scandalous. So today, Pastor Jamal Bryant made an announcement that he is getting engaged to MzKarriBaby. You guys know she's a pastor and she works in his church. And so they're getting engaged. Now, interesting, MzKarriBaby has gotten a lot of flack over the years because she's a very progressive woman based on the way she dresses. She's very outspoken and very flashy and flamboyant. Nothing wrong with that. My eyebrow was raised when it comes to the fact that Pastor Jamal Bryant has been allegedly a known womanizer for years. This woman is a pastor. Does she think that he has actually changed? I mean, as a pastor, you're supposed to have discernment and stuff like that. So, ma'am, do you really think this man has changed? He's in his 50s. He's had a few decades of being out there with different women, making babies outside of the marriage, cheating. There are even allegations of having relations with an underage girl. I mean, come on. Malaysia from Basketball Wives, Phaedra. It just, and these are all allegations, but with his history and being a pastor of a church, I think there are too many scandals associated to his name. Well, for him to pastor me, that could never be. Because ain't no man with all that ish. I could go directly to the Bible, bend my knee, and get a better message from God. I would never go through nobody like that. You have got to be crazy. Is his messaging good? Probably. Good psychology. I mean, he can probably, if he were coming from the perspective of maybe a counselor advising on situations, but don't tell me in the spiritual realm what I should be doing when you out here doing all of this and wreaking havoc, creating broken homes. Igro, you can't tell me ish. I'm too grown for that. And my faith is too deep and God has blessed me. Y'all need to go to a man with all this. So it's crazy to me how, people are still listening to this guy. I mean, he could be a deacon in the church, but the pastor, at the helm of the church, mind-boggling. Black people, we got to get it together. He and MzKarriBaby are going to be an item, getting married. Interesting that just a few weeks ago, Tasha came out and reignited the rumors about him being bisexual, right? Tasha says that she saw him on a business meeting. I'm gonna call it a business meeting. The way she described it sounded like it was a date because it was a hookah. They were smoking hookah. That's what she said, sharing a hookah tip. All of it sounded very salacious and something that didn't sound very pastoral to me.
Because, it's been rumors about him for years, right? And so, of course, this is all alleged about the rumors that he, dabs both ways, right? And so, remember I told you I had ran into him when he was down here with the co-pastor who got a BBL. Everybody was trying to figure out if they were scoring or not, okay? I confirmed that. When I saw him again and he turned around and looked dead in my face, guess what he had in his hand? First of all, he was with a man. They looked like they was on a date. He was in town for a conference. And they was sharing a hookah pipe.
Do you think that with all these new allegations and the fact that, he's been criticized for talking with the LGBTQ community, and almost some people are saying that was his way of coming out softly, a soft coming out. Do y'all think that this could have prompted this engagement to get people off of his back and finger pointing, saying that he's bisexual? I mean, it's amazing to me because now we have all these pastors that are being called out of the closet allegedly, and we don't know for a fact if they are, but so much rumor and speculation, and I don't doubt that it's possible. I grew up in the Catholic Church, and we know our priests, most of them were gay, okay, and mess with little boys, okay? So I'm not sitting up here like condemning black churches. I'm just saying that it's a lot of stuff that goes on. Maybe we should change how they lead people because they don't live holy lives based on the Bible at all. I don't think you can even apply the Bible realistically, holistically to how we live today. But do y'all think that the allegations that Tasha K made recently is the reason or has prompted him to ask this woman to be his wife? To get to help the speculation and the finger pointing die down of people saying that he is actually gay. I mean, it for me, that's a red flag. And she might be turning a blind eye to it the same way that they're saying Shawnee Henderson turned a blind eye to Keon Henderson because, they want to be the first lady of the church. It's a position. It's a very prestigious position to be in for some people. For some people, okay? I mean, if you're in that whole church type of lifestyle, right? But there are other things that I'm just now finding out about Pastor Jamal. Did y'all know that allegedly he is the reason that Malaysia from Basketball Wives, that her house was foreclosed on? Like, he's got too many scandals floating around out there. But anyway, we're going to listen to this one TikToker talk about him. And this just kind of sums it up for me. You know, like, it's just too much going on for you to be the leader of a church. Or, I mean, I guess you can be if people are that gullible. But anyway, y'all listen to this TikToker and then jump in the comments and let me know what you think about all this. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye.
I just cannot stand Jamal Bryant. I remember this post going around on Facebook, and he was talking about how burning or smudging is witchcraft. And I was like, it is so crazy to me that he can even make the time to make a comment about something like that when he can't keep his wiener in his pants. We talking about the same Jamal Bryant who has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 kids and 1, 2, 3, 4 baby mamas. Now, prior to him and Giselle getting married, he already had a daughter with a woman out of Atlanta. He and Giselle have 3 daughters together. Now, during their marriage, they get married in 2002. During their marriage, allegedly, he got a 17-year-old girl pregnant that was a member of his church. It was so hot back in the day that Ebony magazine even wrote about it in their March 2013 issue titled Sex Lies in the Pulpit. Now, he immediately responded to Ebony magazine, and he denied that his child's mother was a minor. He did say that he did step out on his marriage, and that was the reason for their divorce, but he said that she wasn't a minor. Now, allegedly, she had just turned 18 3 months prior to giving birth, and that's why Ebony ended up apologizing to Jamal Bryant, but he never denied that she was that age when he was engaging with her sexually. He has not 1, but 2 child support cases against him. One for the child that he fathered during his marriage, and then one for the child that he fathered after. He also had an order of protection out against him. This was filed back in 2017. A woman alleged that he was harassing her. So again, I asked, Jamal Bryant, how do you have time to worry about somebody smudging? It seemed like you might want to smudge yourself because you is going through it. You are not, I do not consider him to be worthy of being a pastor whatsoever. Like, he needs to be removed. Isn't he, what is he, AME? He needs to be removed, okay? This man, when they call him Pastor Holy Whore, they ain't never lie. I just cannot stand Jamal Bryant.